Radio Network proudly presents the show that brings all points of view together. There's the view from the left, the view from the right, the view from the middle, and then there's the broader view. Your take on any topic of discussion is welcome. Now, here are your hosts, Belle Salisbury, and the lady who puts the Z in talk radio, Hazy.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Broader View. This is your host, Hazy, and with me I do not have Miss Belle Salisbury. They've got some storms going on in their area, so I have my other partner in crime. I have Miss JoJo Arnaud. JoJo.
Hello, hello, hello.
Thanks for jumping in with me.
No problem, no problem.
How are you?
How am I?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Are you?
I'm just ducky. I danced with my spirit clan today and offered them food, and they went on their merry way, and I feel good.
Good. I mean, yeah, God, everybody's having storms. We had rain this morning, and then this horrible, gloomy, creepy-looking kind of fog set in, and then it got really humid, and now it's beautiful out. But,
oh, wow.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And
yeah.
We're actually in the 70s for a change. We haven't seen 70s in a very long time.
No, we're almost there. We're at 69 right now.
Oh, God, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful,
It
beautiful.
is. The sun is shining right now. And it was a really weird thunderstorm. Like, I've never heard the thunder. Like, the thunder just kept rolling and rolling. And, like, there was no break in between.
Really?
There was very little lightning. You could just see it. Like, it must have been, like, really behind the clouds, because all you just saw was just tiny, tiny bits of lightning. And then the thunder just kept rolling and rolling and rolling.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, and then in parts of the city, the sun was still shining, and the clouds were coming up from the northwest, and they came up, and we got some hail. Not like in parts of Winnipeg, they got bigger hail, but in the part in where I live in the north end, it was, I would say, no bigger than a dime.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, and it only hailed for a little bit, and the thunder, like, it was really weird. I thanked the clan for coming, and I said, like, come back again, and I'm really happy that you're here. And it was almost like they were, like, what came to mind was like they were on a horse, and you could see the horse just galloping off.
And they're just kind of going through town.
What's that?
They were just kind of going through town?
Yeah, like, I mean, it wasn't like this great, I was expecting this great big bang, boom, and lightning here, and what, it was just, it was just rolling. Weird. It was like partly sun, and I mean, when it started to hail, the sun was out. I think it was the southwest part of the city, and the hail was coming down, and then it just started drifting away, and it's like the thing that, like I said, the thing that came to mind was this. You could see the rear of the horse just trotting off, and the thunder was going with it. It was just so weird. But I was glad. I'm glad they were here.
Yeah. Now, have you had a rainy spring?
Yes.
Now, people who don't know, you were up in Winnipeg.
I'm in Winnipeg, Canada. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, right above North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 hours from North Dakota. Okay. But I mean, yeah, we've had rain and chilly and a few sunny days, but better than snow. I don't have to shovel the rain. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Not
that was kind of enough of that, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that was terrible.
This was really. I mean, because you're what, 7 hours north of me, if that, 7 hours north of me.
Yeah.
And boy, I'm telling you. It was kind of ugly. It was ugly, and it was a long, long winter. Cold.
Yeah.
And ice. I mean, we didn't get a lot of snow, but we sure got a lot of ice.
Yes.
And that was the worst part. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get much snow until towards the end. We got a few more, well, I want to say a couple of more feet, but it got to about the knees. So
that's about
so it's usually above the, like, it's usually about waist high sometimes, but that hasn't been for, oh gosh, years.
I remember some of the pictures you sent me where, I mean, you were snowed in. I mean, you were really snowed in.
Yeah. 97 was the very last snow in we got. Oh. Well, to the point where, like, nothing has compared to that since.
Yeah.
Nothing.
No, I remember those pictures. Now, for people who don't know who you are, like they don't, you are a show host here on Hazy Radio.
Yes.
And you have a show 5 days a week.
Yes.
You're the
5
only
days
one.
a week.
Yeah, you're the only one here that has a show 5 days a week. You're our
Am I the only one?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel privileged.
Yeah.
And I simulcast in the UK as well.
I know, which I think is really cool. And you've done that for about a week now. They picked up your show. So tell everybody what your show is and what it's about.
Nostalgia Radio. We play all the old radio shows back from I know my grandpa's days and my dad's days. So I mean, that back from the 30s. I've got a show, I believe, as old as 1930, or is that the song? That's got to be the song. One of the shows is from the 40s. I know that.
Oh.
And I think it's a Western.
Oh, see, isn't that great?
Yeah, yes. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm on from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time, and that's 2 to 4 p.m. in the UK. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm on 9 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern time, and that's 2 to 5 in the evening for 2 in the afternoon to 5, like supper time, for the UK. Yeah.
And you do comedy and mystery and Western and sci-fi and detective. So
yes.
There isn't anything that you really don't cover. And then in between that, you pair the oldies music to it as well from the same generation.
Yeah, the oldies music and, believe it or not, commercials from that era.
Yes.
I think one of the youngest, well, I shouldn't say youngest, the oldest commercial I've got, I believe, is 1950, I think.
Oh.
And the youngest, I'm going to have to say youngest, is a Sugar Pop commercial.
Oh, fun.
With Mickey Dolenz in it.
Oh, wow. Now,
from 1959.
Now, who can not remember having Sugar Pops as a kid?
And you know what? Mickey Dolenz doesn't look anything like a kid as he does as a grown-up.
No. Not at all.
I didn't even know it was him until I read the little bits they put on there, and Mickey Dolenz. I was quite surprised.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that he was actually a childhood actor.
Yes, he starred in a lot of some TV shows, and I can't remember the TV show he was on.
Well, I remember he was in F Troop. As a youngster, he was in F Troop, but I can't remember. He was in another series too.
Yeah, there was, and I can't remember what it was.
But yeah, that's how that whole band started, is two leads, Mickey Dolenz and Davy Jones. They were both theater actors. Mm-hmm. And they just happened to be able to sing, but they didn't really know they could play instruments. Davy Jones never could. But Mickey Dolenz played guitar and keyboard and drums, and fascinating.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're just full of history.
Yeah. So we have a lot of good music, and I like it because it ranges from jazz to oh gosh.
Well, the big band.
Jazz to big band swing and stuff like that. So I mean, Dean Martin and Amore and Rosemary Clooney and Mambo Italiano and
fun. I mean, it really is a fun show, and I don't think people realize that they can listen from mobile devices. That they don't have to be sitting at a computer to listen to the show. They can listen to it while they're getting ready for work in the morning. That's usually what I do. As I'm getting ready for work in the morning or on my way into work. Yeah, so there's lots of different ways you can listen to it and not have to be sitting at a computer.
No, exactly. I enjoy doing it. I really do.
Well, you do a great job with it.
It's it's something for when people are getting ready for work and and they don't know what to listen to, or on their way to work and they don't know what to listen to one of the shows.
Well, if you think about